Hello, it's me James and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. This is my solo survival let's play where I show you tips, tricks and tutorials in complete survival, and of course we do like to try and do things the most simple way possible. So I had a DM this morning from 5G Gaming, Chris himself. Again, he is on the Discord, he's a staff member on the Discord. He basically said he was watching one of Prow's video and he basically found out how to actually like make basalt, so you can actually generate basalt like you can a cobblestone. So a big shout out for Proud for the information, because obviously without Proud we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing today in today's video. Me and Chris basically using that information, we took that information and we made our very own basalt farm. This thing is really quite powerful, especially if you've got like an efficiency 5 pickaxe with like a haste 2 beacon. That's the best potential of the farm you're possibly going to get. However, it's still just as good when you've just got like a standard pickaxe like I have, and yeah, it's reasonably easy to make as well. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing in today's video. Again, I think afterwards I've done that, I'm going to start doing a little bit of decoration. I'm not entirely sure, we'll have to see. So yeah, again, before we do get into the video, if you haven't already, do me a solid and hit that subscribe button. If you've got any questions regarding this video or any other video I've ever made, best place to get me is on the Discord. Now, if you haven't got Discord, I nearly messed that up then, you can always add me on the Twitter or the InstaJam, and I'll be happy to get back to you there. So, that being said, yeah, just one more thing, a massive shout out to Proud, because obviously, Chris did say that's where he got it from, so yeah, I'm just going to shout out Proud, because that's where we got the information from to actually be able to make this farm. Again, this farm is completely new. I'm fairly certain me and Chris just made this one this morning, so it'll be really nice to do. So let's just get on to the materials you are going to need. So I'm fairly confident I haven't missed anything out. I actually made sure I did a little bit of AFK on my iron farm, because you do need a little bit of iron, but with these 1.16 iron rates, I mean, it's really not that much. So the items you are going to need are as follows. You're going to need 5 hopper minecarts. I'll explain why we're using this collection system as well when we get into the tutorial. Bring yourself along a stack of blocks. In addition to this, you want 5 ice. I think you can use packed ice, however I'm just going to use blue ice because, you know, and you want 5 soul soil, not soul sand. You're going to need soul soil, and bring yourself along 5 buckets of lava. That is required, and of course you are going to need 5 hoppers and 5 rails and a piston and a lever and 2 chests. Now the piston and lever is just going to be like we're just going to use it as a tool. We're not actually going to be like using that for the farm, so you actually like can keep those things, and that is pretty much it. As well as the rails, sorry, should I say, you are going to be able to keep them at the end as well. So like I said, I'm fairly certain I've got everything ready. So I have no idea if it's daytime, nighttime, if it's raining, if it's windy. I don't know. Let's go and have a little look. Most of the time when I turn this corner, it is nighttime or it's just bad weather. So oh god, it's nighttime. Right, I'm going to go to bed, and then we are going to go and find a location, and we can start the tutorial. Okay, so as far as yo, what is going on here, dude? Both your llamas are stuck, dude. That is not cool. I'm sorry about that. Right, we'll leave you to sort out that problem. I am going to find a location. I'm thinking this side. I've been doing a few builds this side, to be fair, so I'm thinking we may as well populate this side. In fact, we may as well populate this little area here. Oh, of course, there would be a little pond in the exact area that I pick with this guy in it. So let me just kill this guy. Yo! Skeleton just comes out of nowhere. You know what? We're not going to pick there because I can just see loads of problems coming. So we'll just go behind the sugarcane farms. This should be absolutely perfect. So first of all, of course, you are going to need your chest. Let me just go ahead and grab your chest. You want to go ahead and, oh god, this spade is really powerful. Didn't think it was this powerful. I'm just going to use my fist to do some digging. Again, get out of the way, cow. We need this space to place our chest. There we go. We're going to place our chest, and then we're going to go and grab our hoppers. Very simple to start off with. We're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, I do apologize for not using my spade, but it's just way too powerful, and I just don't trust myself. We'll just make a huge mess, right? So, next, what we are going to want to do, best bet, what I like doing, you're going to actually need some of your solid blocks. So, again, this cow is so annoying. Get out of the way. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to kill you, but I had to. Right, we're going to place some solid blocks here. We're going to go 3 high. The top 2, you're not going to actually need. We're going to remove them, but we are going to need them at this point. Place 1 at the end as well. In addition to this, what you could actually do, this is going to help you out. You want to dig 2 down all the way along this line, and I'm going to explain to you why. This is definitely going to help you out. You are going to need to do this. So yeah, just do this now, get it out of the way, and we can actually fill this in once we've done the step. But right now, what we're going to... I swear I just killed this cow. Get out of the way. Jesus, where are all these cows coming from? Right now, what we need to grab is our rails, okay? And we are also going to grab, you know what, we'll grab our soil, and we'll grab our piston, and I'm pretty sure you've guessed what we're going to do. And we're also going to grab our hopper minecarts, and basically what we're going to do is that we are going to get our tracks like so, and you'll see why we need a 2 gap there. And we are basically going to put this soil, should I say, inside the hopper minecarts. Okay, and basically this is how we're going to do it. We're just going to go and place this one here like so. And again, I am going to explain why we're doing this system as well. I'm just going to finish this system now, and I'll explain why exactly we're using this system. So basically, we're going to need a piston just facing downwards like so. Now, to get this to actually work, this is why we need the 2 gap. Again, you don't want to push that to the end like so. I mean, if you do, you can just push it back, and it will obviously fall off the end. So you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and make another one, and you know, we'll just do this again. So we're going to place that there. Again, when you come down, you don't want to knock it. If you knock it, you see what happened. Reason we need this 2 gap is because we need to get rid of the rail. Easiest place to get it is if you go 2 down and get it from underneath. So we just need to get rid of that track. So that's exactly what we're going to do. As soon as you got rid of the track, you will be able to push the block inside the hopper minecart, okay? So we're going to crouch space, and we're going to put that lever on there like so, and we are just going to press that down. And now what we can actually do is grab ourselves our piston and our lever back. Now, you want to make sure you do not like move that in any way. So what you can do, just to make things safer for now. Of course, I did forget something. Right, I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, so this would not be a It's Me James tutorial without me forgetting something. Of course, I forgot something. I forgot 2 stairs. You're going to need 2 stairs. I mean, it's an easy thing to obtain. I do apologize. Please, no hate, no hate. Again, right, what we're going to want to do here is go down our 2 gap, and we're going to look upwards like so. We're not going to crouch space, else it's not going to work. And basically, we need to get on the edge of that soul sand. Now, if you can't get on the edge of the soul sand, and you keep seeing the hopper, you might want to... I mean, you just got to get the right position. You may actually need to push this up. So it's a little bit of a... it was an actual good idea doing this now. So as you can see, we've pushed it up, but we don't want to move it too much, else it will start going crazy. And now we can actually place an upside down slab just there like so, stair. And I think actually you only need 1. I think we changed the design a little bit. So if this does happen, I mean, you can try and, you know, push it back a little bit. But it's, oh god, see, yeah, that's what could happen. I mean, if that does happen, you are actually going to need to do that again. But it's like an easy thing to do. So what you could do, I mean, we did learn something here, right? You could actually place this step here first by putting a solid block, place this step, and then do this step. And yeah, that's probably going to do you better. So what I'm going to do is do that all the way down the line now, and I'll be back. All right, so... after this one, I should have done all 5. I just need to remove the track. Again, I've got to come down here to do that. I'm just going to remove this track and press the lever. I can then go and, well, I can actually fill this up now because we do not need to get down here. So we can go ahead and fill this little gap up like so. And we can go ahead and fill these ones up because, like I said, we do not need that gap anymore. We can flick that switch and remove this piston. And we can remove these 2 as well, for now anyway. So what we're going to want to do now, what I like to do, you know, just to keep those minecarts in the position where we want them, go ahead and throw yourself a row of solid blocks that side as well. And now what we can actually do is grab our ice. And this is actually how we're going to make the basalt. So we're going to go ahead and place ice here, like so, solid blocks of ice. And this side is where we're going to want our lava. So to do that, we're obviously going to need like some kind of like trap to trap the lava on. Because of course, if we didn't have this, we would have spillage. And we do not like spillage on this channel. It is one of the worst things ever. So there we go. That is looking all good. I don't think there's any unnecessary blocks. In fact, yes, there is. We can remove that one. And like I said, we can go ahead and grab our 5 buckets of lava. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and of course 5. So we're going to go on here and we're simply going to fill this up with lava, and you should see what is going to happen. As you can see, this is how we make our basalt. So there's a few things you should know about this farm as well. So like I said, the best way you're going to get the rates on this, in fact, wait, I've still got a few more things to do, so let me just do that, and then we'll finish it. So, on top of these 3, on top of the ice, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you want a row of solid blocks. This is to prevent the blocks from going on top and going straight down into your system. You want them to go into your system and not sit on top of the ice. In addition to this, go ahead and place some solid blocks on top of this, and also on the lava, so none of your blocks get, obviously, ruined. And that should be pretty good to go. Of course, you are going to need a pickaxe to get this thing started. So you'd stand on top of the chest here and simply mine like so, and you can hold it down. It's pretty much AFK, and you could literally stand here and you should get loads of basalt. So, right, let me explain why we've used this system, the collection system that we've used. The reason we've used the minecart in the block system, we did use like 1 minecart on a rail going back and forth. It is just not fast enough to do that. Basically, the speed that this regenerates like back, it does not collect it fast enough. So that's why we use this method. And also you can obviously improve the rates of this farm in the overworld by having an efficiency 5 pickaxe. And not only that, if you had a haste 2 beacon, you're going to get some incredible rates on this. It's pretty much insta-mine anyway. Like, seriously, it is so fast. And you can make it even faster by building this exact farm in the nether. Obviously, in the nether, I think lava spreads a little bit faster in the nether. So, yeah, that's why this would be a lot faster in the nether. And yeah, definitely worth building if you want it to be fast. So as you can see, we've barely been going for, I don't know, we must have been on the farm for about 60 seconds. That's probably pushing it. We've probably been less than 60 seconds. Let's just go ahead and look how much we've got. And look at that, we've nearly got a few good stacks. And like I said, I'm going to be able to use this to actually decorate some of my base. So, as you can see, well, you can't actually see my hands, but I've basically tied a pair of headphones around my trigger. And I'm fully, like, AFK now. Like, here you go, I'll clap. There you go. So, like, that kind of proves, well, I could be, like, slapping my face. Wait, look, this is a slap. So yeah, I'm clapping. So you can see I'm fully AFK. So this farm is pretty good. And as you can see, you could make it even smaller because you're actually not getting past, well, with the normal pickaxe, you're actually not getting past the first few blocks. So without haste on this, you actually don't need it 5 long. But like I say, most people have got a beacon, so it'll be pretty useful. Okay, so I've left it, it must be for about, I don't know, 5 minutes straight or something like that. Maybe a little bit longer. And damn, it's still loading up now. And I've got a few in my inventory as well. I assume that's like for any blocks that drop down here or like here. Again, we got a nice amount to do some decorating with. I'm going to take some of this right now. And basically, I'm going to show you where I want to decorate. Again, I'm not going to fully do it in today's episode. But I do want your guys' input for what actually I should do, like different blocks. Of course, I don't just want to use basalt. Maybe I'll use some of the other blocks as well. But basically, let me show you. Let me show you what I want to do. So, you know the tunnel that I use to get into my base all the time? I mean, it's a little bit boring. It looks like a hell of a mess at the minute. But basically, I mean, I'm going to try this now. And I'm probably going to fail. Basically, I realized I can pretty much fly down the entire tunnel. So I made like a hole in my base. Oh, God. See, I do need to work on the landing because that was like, obviously, I died. But if I had like a pool of water, this is what I'm thinking. If I had like a pool of water here, I land in that every time. I can also like take off from here and then go up there. Basically, all you need to do is like jump backwards with a rocket in your elytra on. You can get up. So I'm thinking about doing that. using obviously these blocks. I want to see what other blocks we can make out of basalt. I mean, we can do some decoration, so I want to use some basalt for that, like make it like a circle tunnel going all the way down. We can make this, which looks polished. Oh, polished back. That looks pretty good, to be fair. I'm happy with that. It looks better than the original basalt, which is cool. So I'm thinking this block and another block. So let me just go back up there. And like I said, I want it to be a little bit more round, if that makes more sense. Like, this is a little bit square at the moment, so I'm going to make it so it's a little bit more of a tunnel. So as you can see, like that side, that's going to be for my, we'll have to redo the roller coaster entrance, obviously, when we get that finished. But basically, I'm thinking, see, it's a little bit hard. All this is like a real big mess, but I need some kind of pattern. Basically, yeah, that's what I want to do. Like I said, I don't know if I should do it now. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm not going to do it now because I want to collect like all the blocks and get all the blocks ready. But yeah, that's the plan. I want to make a tunnel all the way down here so it looks like rounded out of like some new blocks in the game. So again, if you got any ideas for me what I could actually do, please let me know in the comments below. Again, we're going to have a pool here. And yeah, we're going to be able to like go into it, which should be super awesome. So that is literally the end of today's video. Again, I do hope the basalt farm will come in handy for you guys. I know it's going to come in handy for me, obviously, for that project. Again, I've got a nice, quite silly project which is coming in the future of Simply Survival. Something that's been in my mind that I really wanted to do as soon as 1.16 dropped. However, I've just not had time to do it. But yeah, soon it is coming to the channel, so I can't wait for that. Again, if you've got any stupid projects or tutorials or tips, tricks that you want me to showcase in Simply Survival, remember guys, all my social media is in the description below. So that is literally it for today. I will catch you on the next one.